Hello everyone. This is a live demonstration of the REACH app. The REACH app was developed by the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health. This project is supported by Broad Agency Announcement 2016-N-1770 Public Health Emergency Preparedness and Response Applied Research funded by the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention. The content of this presentation, as well as the views and discussions expressed, are solely those of the presenters and do not necessarily represent the views of the CDC. Nor does mention of trade names, commercial practices, or organizations imply endorsement by the U.S. government. The REACH app was created to better reach vulnerable populations during public health emergencies. The REACH app is designed to engage community leaders in compiling a directory of community resources that can be useful in emergency planning. These resources reflect the local knowledge of community leaders and capture their hands-on experiences with the communities they serve. Most of these resources are particularly useful for communicating to specific segments of the population that may have limited English proficiency, be of low socioeconomic position, or may access different resources based on their community characteristics. As you can see on the screen, the app includes 4 features: resources, social network platform, calendar events, and a feature to share the app. This demonstration focuses on the first of these features, resources. When we select the resource feature, you'll see various categories of services generated from interviews with community leaders. The resources and services I'm showing you are based on the local knowledge of community leaders in Brockton and Boston. However, any community could populate the app with their own resource. Let's take a look at one of these services, translators. When we click translators, we see a list of the translators recommended to us by the community leaders with their distance to me now. We also have the ability to change the view of this page to a map of the resources and their proximity to me. If we take a look at one of these translators, Community Interpreter Services, we see a screen with the description of their services, contact information, and a map. It also gives the user the ability to call them, get directions to their location, and even leave a rating or review. Unlike traditional resource searches, those provided by the REACH app are nonprofit and specifically focused on aiding members of vulnerable populations. I'd now like to show you another unique resource that is provided by the REACH app. If we click on Meeting Places, we see a list of places where members of the community typically meet to discuss issues. These places are of particular value to emergency planners as they provide a location to provide information to members of the community. These places are another example of how the REACH app provides emergency planners with resources not found using traditional search methods like Yelp or Google Maps. I'm now also going to show you the map of these locations in Brockton. Lastly, I would like to demonstrate how a user can upload a service to the REACH app. If we click on the icon in the top left corner of the screen, we're taken to a new screen that allows us to add a listing. Clicking on this enables us to provide a detailed description of the resource recommended to us by a community leader. Clicking on Select Category gives us a drop-down menu of all the resource categories. You can then fill out the resource or group name, contact information, description, and even upload an image of the resource. It is our hope that the REACH app will not only strengthen the ability for emergency planners to tailor their preparedness efforts to members of vulnerable populations in their community, but will also increase the collective efficacy and social cohesion of the communities they serve. If you are interested in learning more about the REACH app, please reach out to preparedness@hsph.harvard.edu. Thank you for your time.